Welcome to the newsletter. President Putin said Russia sent 50,000 troops to Ukraine to fight. On Channel HT New, President Vladimir Putin said that 50,000 Russian troops called up in the mobilization are participating in combat units in Ukraine. 80,000 mobilized troops are being deployed in the special military operation. 50,000 of these were sent into direct combat units. The rest have not yet joined the war, Interfax quoted President Vladimir Putin as saying during a visit to the Tver region, outside Moscow on November 7. On September 21, President Putin issued a moratorium on partial mobilization with the goal of mobilizing 300,000 reservists to supplement forces participating in the special military operation in Ukraine. This is the first time Russia has issued an order to mobilize troops since World War II. President Putin also signed a decree providing a one-time subsidy of about $3,200 for professional servicemen and reservists who are enlisted under the order of partial mobilization. Meanwhile, Russian conscripts are not eligible for this allowance. The moratorium was partly issued in the context of Ukraine stepping up counterattacks in both the east and the south of the country. The addition of Russian forces is said to strengthen the defenses of territories that Moscow has controlled or annexed. In early October, President Putin signed into law a law to annex 4 Ukrainian provinces including Kherson, Zaporizhia, Donetsk and Lugansk after controversial referendums in these breakaway regions. Kiev announced that it would not recognize the results and would take back all of its territory. At a press conference in Moscow on November 4, President Putin confirmed that Russia had mobilized 318,000 troops. In addition to the number of mobilized soldiers mobilized to fight in Ukraine after a training process, the rest will continue to be trained. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu late last month also announced that Russia has completed the summoning of 300,000 reservists. According to Shoigu, 82,000 of those mobilized have been deployed to the area of special military operations in Ukraine. Another 218,000 service members are being trained and ready for combat missions. After President Putin's mobilization order, there were many reports of people with insufficient combat experience and skills being put on the list to mobilize in various regions. Even some people who have health problems that prevent them from serving in the military are still called up. All of the above developments went against the conditions set by Putin. During a meeting with regional governors in October, Putin acknowledged that Russia's partial mobilization efforts had seen mistakes in implementation. The president requested that these deficiencies be rectified promptly. In September, President Putin also signed a law amending the Criminal Code of Russia. Under the new law, Russian servicemen who voluntarily surrender to enemy forces in an armed conflict face up to 10 years in prison after returning home. Other provisions of the new revised code include prison sentences of up to 10 years for servicemen who refuse to participate in armed conflicts, as well as for those who desert or evade enlistment. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, share to support and update the latest videos from the HT News channel.